Hi, I'm Anthony Analetto, and welcome to SONNY'S, the car wash factory. Today I'm in Aiken, South Carolina, and I'm here at Lulu's Express Car Wash. The two owners are Robert and Carlos. This site here has the entire lava experience from the ground up. It's where the first full store we built and opened with the lava experience from day one. It's been a challenge, we learned a lot, and we're really still keeping it, enhancing it, but it's working fantastic. The customers here love it. Their ticket price, according to them, is up to $11, which is almost $4 over their other two express exterior car washes. This site here is going to be a great one to watch, a great opportunity to enhance your full serve, your flex serve, or your express car wash. Carlos and Robert have given us a chance to come in here and tour the facility. They're great guys. We also brought in Zeev Josman from Car Wash Services, who was instrumental in really taking up all the pain and playing with products, processes, and designs to make this product really work. As you can imagine, if you want to create an experience so great for the customer, there's going to be a challenge to getting it rinsed and finished at the exit end. And I think today we've got it licked. Come on, you're going to enjoy this tour. Hey Robert, Carlos, thanks a lot for letting me come down here with the video crew and take a look at your site and get some information and talk about, what you guys have done here, how you developed it, a little bit about the new wash packages that we're looking at. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful site. It's a beautiful town. We're in Aiken, South Carolina, right?
Correct.
Right. Tell me about the traffic count. Who's got the numbers there?
It's under 30,000 a day.
Under 30,000 cars?
About what, 25?
25 to
best?
27, yeah, somewhere in there.
25?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you guys have car washes besides this, right? We got two other sites, two other locations?
Two other sites. And,
operate the same model? Both expresses?
Both
or are they
expresses,
flex?
yeah. Okay. This is the newest one, but we've got a lot of newer stuff in here.
Yeah.
They are calling this a X-Flex.
The X-Flex.
X-Flex.
Yep.
And we've found out that we can offer more value here. We have lower traffic counts than most, and what's happened for us here doing the X-Flex is we can have a higher ticket average. We're offering a higher value to the customer, and they're willing to pay for it.
All right. So the building architecture, did you use a local architecture, or where did the design come from?
We did. We used a local architect, and we got our base design from him, and Carlos and I put our ideas together and tweaked it kind of as we went along, and it's evolved every time we do another location, we do some subtle changes. So it's perfect of what we started with.
So the other two buildings are very similar then?
Very
Absolutely.
similar. They look...
Same pitch. Blue aquatic glass.
Yeah.
Try to work on the claustrophobic feel of people staying in the car.
Yep.
It's open.
It's open.
A lot of glass.
Well, this has been all great information. I really get excited when I come to a new site that's doing something different and really invigorating, I think, potentially invigorate our industry with another opportunity as we twist the model a little bit as the economy changes. Thanks for your time. I'm sure we'll catch up during the day as we walk around. If it's okay with you, Zeev is going to show us around and tell us about how we laid out the lava wash process.
Okay.
And talk about some of the backroom equipment and chemistry. If that's okay, we'll take a walk and get a tour. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.
Thanks so much. Yes, sir. All right, Zeev. So here we are at your latest case study. Car wash site where you thought there wasn't enough traffic count to do it. Had a little couple concerns. It's Lulu's. We're in Aiken, South Carolina. 24,000 cars. I see a big car wash building back here. Tell me what you were thinking when you saw the traffic count, 24,000 cars.
Well, when we first seen the site, as you can tell, we're not in a destination area, more of the houses across the street and not much shopping around here. And I was a little concerned about this site. The only thing that was going for it, that there's no other express car wash in town. Yep. And and this is a pretty good sized town. It's not an affluent area. It's about $55,000 per capita income in the 5 mile radius. So we were definitely concerned. We projected this car wash to do between 5,000 and 6,000 cars in the first 2 years. Yep. And when we, talking to the owners, they got two other sites that do a lot more higher volume, and we had to create a higher ticket average. Yeah. We never expected to get what we got, but we created the X-Flex here, and kind of some by mistake, some on purpose, and here we are with the X-Flex.
Well, let's take a walk up towards the menus and tell me what the menus look like, and then we'll take a walk through the tunnel. Okay. So Zeev, 5 to 18. Start from the bottom, work our way up.
Well, we want to be different here, and of course we were shooting for a high ticket average. So we eliminated the $8 package, started off at 5, keep it very simple. Went straight to the 10 for the tire shine, conditioner, clear coat, and clean rims.
Yep.
And went to the 15, and as you can tell right here, Anthony, as I mentioned before, we're starting to use the equipment and the chemistry to create value,
right.
Okay? We're of course showing the polish and shine machine, the polish master, the buff and dry, and we're trying to let people know so they can see, and as they can see these pieces of equipment in the tunnel,
right?
So they can create value with it.
And they don't get the top brush in the tunnel or the buff and dry unless they buy that package.
They get the top brush with the $10 wash, but they don't get the polishes that go with it, but they don't get no top brush on the $5 wash.
Okay, all right. And then as we move up, we take them to the top.
On the 18, of course, the lava, the buff and dry, the polish master, and of course, the hydropel, rain repellent, and everything else that comes with it there. But the main thing that we're trying to focus on here is the lava.
Let's take over here, let's take a look at the auto catch here.
Okay. As you can see right here again, we're trying to promote the lava foam, and on this pay station, you'll see, as you can tell once you buy the wash here, it shows the packages very simple. And I think, Anthony, that's something, just by having 4 packages,
yeah,
we're keeping it very simple, with choices very simple and very easy to make.
Right. Are there upgrades available between the 5 and the 10?
Sure are, if you buy the $5 wash. And I think this is where another thing that we've created, the a la cartes are just like packages. So at the end of the day, the a la cartes, making them packages, giving them logos, has really added to their ticket average.
Yep. And that allows the customer to get in between the wash. If they were an $8 customer somewhere else, they can find an $8 wash here or a $12 wash or something like that by just mixing and matching.
Absolutely. And also, if someone doesn't like tire shine, they can still get the buff and dry or the lava without tire shine.
Right.
But I tell you, at the end of the day, this system has created us 11 plus ticket average.
Yeah.
We got another car wash with a $12 ticket average. So there's definitely something to it.
Yep. Well, let's take a walk down and take a look at the process in the tunnel.
Okay.
Here they can see the main entrance of the lava, and there's the lava flowing on the truck right there. That's the kind of foam that makes them smile.
Makes them smile. And I tell you, Anthony, what we got here is that the cars behind this truck can see what's happening, okay? And they can see what's going on. And we don't have anything in the tunnel right now. You see the tricolor come on or anything come on, you see it for just a second, and nobody else sees it. I think the biggest success with the lava is that the people behind you can see what you're getting, and it's marketing itself all the time. Yeah. Plus, you can see it from the pay stations in this circumstance, but as you drive it onto the conveyor, they see it every time.
Yeah. By the way, that lava went off on the pickup truck. You're using the new sonar sensor to sense the pickup truck.
Exactly.
And you're actually saving the chemistry from not just filling up the truck bed.
Exactly. We're stopping the lava from getting in the truck bed. It also helps with the gators. It shuts the blowers off exactly where the truck bed is, and it controls the top brushes. So it does a few things in the tunnel. It's a great piece.
Very nice. Let's go in and let's show me the rest.
Okay.
Let's take a walk through and let's tell people what's in this car wash here and how the 5 steps make up that whole lava experience.
Okay.
All right. I know they did, like you've been doing quite a few of them, is galvanized conveyor, log chain.
Right. Log chain's been great. The longevity on it's phenomenal, and the maintenance on it's very easy. Of course, we get the 5-link chain, the 7-link chain, the 9-link chain, so we don't have to cut the chain. We can just replace the spaces, sections in between them. Works great.
Makes it real quick.
And I love the galvanized too. I mean, the galvanized really it lasts forever. You don't have the paint peeling away or anything. It just really it's a great piece.
Yeah, it's a nice upgrade to the conveyor.
Yes.
At the beginning of the car wash, for the regular customers, we still got our standard package in here. We still got our applicator front and rear. We got our floor applicator. We got our wrap foamers for our first wrap, our reverse wraparound. But this is also where we have step 1 of the lava experience.
That is correct. And I think it's the most important spot because it's the grand entrance. It's the Walt Disney type experience. And the beautiful thing about this process is it covers the whole car, as you've seen, you know, and the show is phenomenal. But not only does this car see it, but the car behind it and the car behind it and the cars at the pay station, they see it. So it's marketing itself all the time.
And then down here we got the rest of the Spider module, which is the 901 mitter with the micro clean cloth, which with the nice thick nap on it gets really good cleaning on the windshield eyebrows. Again, almost as much cleaning as the top brush.
Really?
But safer.
And it hits the backs of the cars real well too.
Yeah, helps to get the back on the swing.
Absolutely.
And holds the soap, holds the moisture in the water, makes it real nice. Under here, attached to it, they went with the Bison brush here.
Right.
With a set of 18-inch rockers on top of there with cloth here, because we are kind of rural still here.
Yes.
So we got some mud, we got some tough spots to clean. And I love the 2 rotations between the Bison on the wheel and then the brush on the wheel.
No doubt. This little wheel brush right here does a great job on the wheels and the bottoms of the cars.
Yeah. We got to come back around here, Steve, and at the backside of the 901 mitter, we've got step 2 of the lava experience. It really helps to enhance the car, helps to get it ready for the sealant.
That's exactly
which
what
is the step 3.
It primes it for the sealant.
And we'll get down there, but we got a couple steps before that. We've got the double jog wraparound on the exit end with the Durasoft material.
Yep.
The customers like it. I think it's quieter. So on up here in the middle, we've got our Omni 150.
Right.
To do a couple things. I think we're doing some wheel cleaning, and we're also trying to rinse off part of step 1 and step 2 of the experience.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And getting it ready for the next process.
Yeah. And coming up here, looks like we got step 3 of the experience.
That is correct. You know, first of all, we got the polishes right here, where the polishes come down, and then step 3 of the experience comes out right here to where we're putting the product on the car, and then we're actually waxing the car in and buffing the car with our NeoGlide top brush and NeoGlide rockers.
Yep.
And again, part of this process is we're trying to simulate a wax online.
Yep.
And this is where we do our waxing.
Right. And again, not a lot of whole brand new stuff. The Gleam machine was out there from Hannah years ago. We brought it back as the polish on demand.
Correct.
What's really making it exciting this time is the formulas of the chemistry is getting better and better. Right. And I think what we have here is a great combination right down here through this step 3 of the lava experience.
Exactly.
So let's go from here. So polish on demand.
Polish on demand.
And then we got a lot more high pressure here because rinsing has really been an issue always in a car wash. But when we start doing this kind of show, to get this kind of value and give the customer the experience, the rinsing has been a little bit tougher. Yes. So we've got here another set of spinners, help with the wheels because they hold a lot of foam. We got mirror blasters on the high pressure octopus spinner. We've got rain rinses up there, a couple different states to make sure we get the foam and soap out of the mirrors. But the newest piece that we work together with is to really get the water out of the door jams.
Right.
And that's the hardest part. V nozzles and spinning doesn't get a door jam. So I think this here was one of your greatest ideas, you know. You mentioned it came from a pool. You watched the pool running and flowing?
You know, a jacuzzi, flows over into a pool. And I was just watching that wall of water, and that's how we came up with this.
So step 4 here is a real thorough rinse. Does a couple things too, though, we noticed afterwards was kind of helps to cool down the car and cure the sealant.
Right.
So that whatever touches the car kind of bonds to it.
Right.
Gets it ready for the drying agent or the spot-free rinse that we're going to put on afterwards, and really excite the surface so we can actually blow the water off the car.
That's correct.
And that's kind of neat. That brings us down here to the rest of the process. So the next step in the wash process is drying.
Yes.
We've got here the Enviro Dry, which again is only 40 inches or so from the last rain arch, and really only 6 feet from our step 4 of the lava experience, which is moving a lot of water.
A lot going on.
I mean, we got a lot of water from that one there. We're trying to impinge now, get some other drying or another sealant on there, and then we're trying to blast that off the car in a short space. And it still does the job. It's amazing how it just scatters the water and makes it run off the car. And then the last dry Eve, we got another round nozzle, just trying to get rid of those little strips of water that run up on the windshield. Usually the blowers start moving around. A car, it might be on the left, a truck, it might be on the right. So just before we get to the final step of the lava experience, we're actually trying to move those final little droplets just a little bit further. You know, get it a little bit more prepared for the buff and dry. All right, Steve, let's come down here and tell them about step 5 of the lava experience.
Yes, sir.
This part here was something we've been playing with for quite a while. Playing with it just to enhance the full service wash or the top wash in an express. but now it's actually doing a lot more work. It's actually polishing the finish of the car.
That's correct. And then, you know, it does a couple things. I think it adds value to the whole wash process, as we've seen, you know, a while back. It dries the car, it takes the little driplets of water off the car, but now we're actually buffing that paint seal that we put on before, the step before, and actually buffing it out right here to an absolute shine.
Absolutely.
And I tell you, the nice thing about this product, you know, with the blowers now that we have on there, we're able to handle up to 300, 350 cars a day with the blowers on there, so we can handle high volumes and keep it dry, so it does a good job.
All right, Steve, the final piece is we had to do a little modification to the tire shine. We used to have the sponge. We started off with the sponge in most of these stores. Because we took it out of the rinse area, we weren't flushing the ground down, we weren't rinsing the floor, so we were getting some carry out in the parking lots. We've done the cloth before, but we brought now to the bristle brush in play. Did some work on the chemical application. Seems to be doing a really good job.
Fantastic job. I tell you, Anthony, a couple things we're doing here. We increased the quality, I think, overall. There's no doubt, okay? And then we reduced the chemical usage by, you know, we're using about 11 mils per side, so under an ounce per side. We were using 2 ounces. So we're using less product. We got a better product on the tire shiner. We got less drive out from what we had before, you know, as far as getting the parking lot all dirty. And I think I can say we're putting these things in everywhere, but it's just a whole lot better product.
Really. Hey, Steve, thanks a lot.
Pleasure, sir.
You know, it was nice of you to take the time to walk through this package. It took a while to get it to work the way we wanted to, but I think right now we got it.
We got something very special, Anthony, and I tell you, you know, when we first did this back in October, it's been 6 months now, you know, when the quality of car and the ticket average, you know, 11 plus ticket average, as we said earlier, we've opened up the second and the third and duplicated what we did here, and now we're in, you know, in the 12s and actually hit some 13 ticket average. With those numbers, it changes the game for my customers, the operators. You know, so now we can make some real money at stores that only wash 6, 7, 8, 9,000 cars. And hopefully you'll come visit some sites that we've retrofitted and you know, taken existing sites turned into the X-Flex scenario to see what a huge increase in revenue and what we've done to them. Because it's a game changer.
Oh yeah, and it's not only for the express car wash.
Nope.
This package can go into a full serve, a flex serve. It's just a great add-on. I mean, the full serve people with the view from the hallway, they're gonna love it.
No doubt about it.
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
You got it. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thank you, Anthony. Take care.